Okay, and then you're going to be just a, wait, ref path. Expected reference path, found type parameter, impl as ref path. Okay, so I probably have to do, oh, call as ref. There we go. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Thank you for that. Okay, so I think that'll work now. Let's double check. Did I save all? Isn't the Twitch API library also called Helix something? It is Skimmis. It is. Which is really confusing, isn't it? Which is lovely, right? MD, hello. How are you doing today? All right, so if I run you, everything is still working, except now we don't have our path loaded, hard-coded into the document. So now it actually will work. I don't need this message anymore, because if you're on Windows, you can just use an environment variable to tell us where it is, and it's going to be fine. Yep, not going to cause confusion at all. No, not going to cause any kind of confusion. And I'm not going to spend any time telling us what this is. We can, like the Helix theme, the Helix API theme can be changed, right? Like it even has a theme, right? Let's see. You're okay? What happened to the hat? We are not in exploration day. So we're now building day today. So we're sort of like, I use the hat for like, to denote like a type or a theme of the stream, which is like, hey, we were doing explorations last time and we have no idea what we're doing and we're figuring it out. This time we're building something. So building something that thing that we figured out is going to actually do, which is great, which is good. Okay, so current theme. Now, I would love to clone this and then change it to Adwada Dark, but I wonder, can I do, I mean, would it actually just be as simple as Helix config set? Is there no set? Set position. I don't want to insert it. I mean, there's an insert. I don't think that's right. Okay, documentation. Yeah, you do an insert, don't you? You do that, you do that. Let's add a new key value pair. Okay, you don't change anything though. Oh, I want to go to document mute. And I want to find in here, is there a set? Okay. You get shivers when you see A, then B. Yeah, it gets weird, doesn't it? Especially with that, because it's like single letters, but like they don't mean anything anyway, so it's fine. The AB is fine. It's the A wasp you need to watch out for. You could probably create documentation that just hits everybody, like triggers everybody for like all sorts of things they weren't expecting to be triggered by. Okay, so let's try just inserting in here again. So if I insert theme, and let's try Idwata Dark. Drago! Thank you for the raid. How are you doing today, and how's your stream? Also, raiders, welcome. How are you all doing too? I am not contributing to Helix. I am not contributing to either of the Helixes. I am contributing to the confusion between what Helix is because we're using both Helixes today. Everything is fine? Well, that's good. Okay, you're expected an item found a string. Oh, okay, so the key was that, and then I need to create an item. So this is going to be like new theme. Can I have an item? From string, and that would be Idwata Dark. No, I just do Idwata. There are so many results in this library. Heading out, Drago. Well, thank you again for the raid, and have a great rest of your day. Helix also had an update in the last couple weeks. I don't know if I did. I have been installing. I think I did run update, and so I probably have the new version, but I don't think I really looked into what they did. Zelich had an update, and I installed that, and I couldn't properly get any of the new cool stuff that they had working. Like I got it working. I was very confused about how to use it properly. So yeah, I haven't really looked at it very closely. Someday I might want to like figure out a way to do like, okay, we're gonna do like updates or like look at like cool stuff that's happened part of a stream and like cut that out. I don't know when to do that or how to do that. So maybe next couple weeks we'll experiment with that. It was like maybe like a Monday or a Wednesday stream or something. Zellige, T-Mux for goldfishes. You love it. I do love Zellige. It's really nice. Okay, so for everybody who came in with the raid, I'm currently working on a little program to auto-update the Helix theme. And Helix here, in this case, is the editor that I'm using, which is unfortunately confusing with the Twitch API, which is also named Helix, because of course it is. So the Helix config is stored in a TOML file on the system, and that's over here. And so I want to just change this line here, and then I want to update it. And so if I do this pkill command, this will take whatever changes we did to config and then apply it to every instance of Helix that I have open right now. So that's the plan. We're using the TOML edit library, which as far as I can tell is the same library that cargo edit uses. So behind the scenes. So whenever you do cargo add, it's using this same library behind the scenes, which is nice. And Quitil, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so you are. What happened here? New theme. Okay, yeah. So this is creating new theme, I guess like item. We have that. We hand it the new theme. Give it that. Okay, so that gives me the you need to be, can I find value theme? Okay, so you're just gonna be that. Create you. What are you upset about? Cannot mutate email. Okay, Helix config needs to be mutable. And then I think I want to just print this to the screen. So can I just debug Helix config? Yes. Okay, let's run this and error. Okay, so creating new theme item. Expected invalid string. Expected. Oh, wait. Do I need to do this? I do. Okay, so now. Okay, so this is a little bit much to look at, but I believe I can do a toString, and we can actually look at the string output of this. So theme equals Idoata. Okay, I think it's gonna work. Now I want to save this out. So there was the load Helix config, and then we're going to want save Helix config. So we're going to have our path is a path to go there. It's going to be the same one. I don't think I care, besides it just does the thing. I already have no, I need to create a new file and then save it there, right? So is that going to just be file? Write a buffer into this writer. Returning, okay. Oh, so I still need to open a file. Like that. We're going to write the buffer. So I need the config, which that can be a stir for right now, and then we're going to as bytes that. Okay, writing config to file. File open is only for reading. Oh, you're right. It is. File yeah, read-only mode. If you only need to read the entire file contents, consider standard FS read or read to string, right? Yeah, okay, so hold on. We can do different. I think it might be file create and it might be file, there's like a file builder or something, right? So hold on, standard FS. All right, there's the metadata thing. No, file. So right above, so that's not it. Opens a file in write-only mode. That's what it is. Okay, so create. Create, handed the path. So opening Helix config file in write mode. Get rid of you. Okay, so we have our file. I want to write that here. Okay, so We have our Helix config. Okay, so then I want a save Helix config. Our path, which is going to be config path as ref. For the config itself, I want the Helix config. ToString Esther. Sure. Saving Helix config. Okay. So we do that, and that should now update it, right? So first off, if I do our pkill, nothing changes because we haven't written it. I want to do a cargo run. That finishes, and I do a pkill, and it updates. Okay, so now we have this updating, which is great. And everything else looks, hold on. Everything else looks about the same. So I don't think we lost anything. Which is good. It's generally a good thing not to lose all your stuff. Okay, so change the theme, save the config file. Now, okay, so I need to run this pkill command. So that's going to be down here. So function reload Helix config. Okay, so I want to do, I think, a standard. First off, let's bring that back. Okay, so standard. What is it that I want in here? Is it standard OS? Is it standard OS or is it standard process? I think it's standard process, right? Standard process command. Process builder providing fine-grained, maybe? Constructs a new command for launching the program at a path program with a default with builder methods available. Okay. So new program. That doesn't, like, for some reason that doesn't feel right. Not docs.rs. I want, is it doc.rs? Kind of. What did I... doc.rustlang.org standard. Okay. Oh, I could also do that too. I keep on forgetting that I could do that. All right, so I want to go to, let's see, process builder. Now I want this right away. We're going to only support. Oh, I wonder if we need to support Unix because we're on a Mac as opposed to anything else. Okay, but this is going to be it. So so this is right. So we're going to do command new. And then the command, and then, okay, so we have args that get onto it. So we want command new. And it's going to be pkill add in, and so it's just add in a single arg. So arg. Now, I think that's going to be still dash, right? USR1. Another arg helix. Okay. And then I can run it with an output. Okay, so then get me executes the command as a child, waiting for it to finish and collecting it, which I don't care. There is no output. So I want to context restarting Helix, reloading Helix config, really. Okay, so after that's done, reload Helix config. I'm doing the context multiple times, so I don't know if that's going to end up being more confusing. Okay, but I think this will now work. So now if I run cargo run, it should auto change it and reload. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Now there is a, is it like say, speak? It's not read. It's I don't think it's say. Convert text to audible speech. Okay, so I think I actually can do say. Testing. That's
testing.
Okay. Can you hear that?
Testing.
You could barely hear that. It's coming out of my speakers, and it's not. You can't hear that at all. Because that's coming out of the Mac instead of the Windows where I'm doing all the streaming and everything else. I can hear that just fine. I bet I could figure out a way to plug that in to go to be captured too, which would be really cool if I could do that. Oh, I can probably also throw that into the Focusrite. Wait, what are you? Oh, because I do have something else that goes in there. I kind of want to try that. So I do have one of these, and I have a plug that can go in here into the auxiliary of the speakers. So if I unplug that and put that into the Focusrite, I think it just starts going into you. Let's try that out. So I need to go find that cable. I'll be right back. Okay, not great cable management for this, but it's an experiment. Do we really care about cable management here? How many of us are ex-sysadmins who actually know? Okay, so I am going to mute just in case this is really, 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 really loud when I plug that in. Okay. And I'm going to turn you down here. Now I have gain all the way down, so I kind of want to just run this. I doubt you're going to hear this yet. Which makes sense. Okay, so I don't think you can hear that, right? And I no longer have the ability to monitor this even if I wanted to, because I'm using my only converter to quarter inch input. So that's not good. All right, do I have to turn you on? Okay, up a little bit. Let's try this again. Can you hear? Oh, I didn't see anything come out of the OBS, so that can't hear that. Do I have to turn you on? Maybe. I mean, you're not an instrument. All right, up a little bit more. Try it again. I'm not seeing OBS see it. So my guess is no. Yeah, OBS is not seeing anything at all. Let me see. If I go into the Focusrite software. I have how do I huh. I don't see anything like special about like what I would need to do for you to hear that. Oh, okay. Let me try turning up the volume on the Mac. Halfway and then down mostly on here. Let's try this again. Okay, nothing there. All the way on a Mac and still pretty down on Focusrite. Okay, nothing there. Yeah, okay. So unfortunately, I don't think you're able to hear that at all, which is a little bit unfortunate, but kind of makes sense. Oh, ad break just started. All right. I think I'm going to take this as a break time too. And go grab, go use the restroom. So I will be right back. Okay, so if that's not working, let's try something else. I can plug this audio cable into my capture card, and maybe that would work a little bit better. And maybe I can monitor that. I've never tried grabbing the audio from this thing. Okay, so if I have you, 50% audio on a Mac. Out of curiosity, does this just work? Desktop audio. I am muting that, so let's try running it. And if I see it trying to do that. No, it did not even try. All right, OBS time. What can I do? Properties. Audio output mode? I don't think I want that. Scott, hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to grab audio from my Mac and then add it to the stream if that's possible. And I have no idea how to do that. So like I have the Mac source where I'm capturing that. I have the capture card which supposedly also grabs information from the Mac. Now, I assume that my sound setting is going out. Let's see. I have alert sound, play sound effects. Okay, output, go through external headphones. So that is trying to go through the external headphones right now. And then even if I run that, I'm not seeing that be captured by the thing. Okay, audio properties for Mac. I don't know if I have to like turn this way up. I would doubt that I need to. No sync offset. For properties, audio output mode, capture audio only. Ooh, I have capture audio only, output desktop audio, output desktop audio. I don't know which of those it would be. Let me try restarting the capture card. Why? Okay, I restarted an OBS. I don't know if that actually does anything in here. That doesn't seem to do you. I could also have it just repeat this over and over and over again, which seems like a terrible idea, but we could just do it. I can do 4. Oh, that I need to sleep. I need to sleep in there. Uh-oh. All right, I think I killed. Okay, there we go. Yes. Sleep 1 second, let's say, and then I can done that. All right, so that will read it out, sleep for a second, and then read it out again, over and over and over again. And so I want to wait until I can hear. Oh, that crashed. Cool. Never mind. Now my other choice, I can audio put mode. I can capture desktop audio service. So if I do that, you're doing good. Still struggling with when to use self and self on structs and enums. Ah, but like are you getting it, or like what's your, like, do you have a I have a, it's hard for me to come up with like just a question, like a leading question off the bat for something like that. I would need to like see an example of code or something like that. I guess like, can you try explaining it? That'd be the only way I can like do educational, like, hey, here's how to learn. All right, so I don't think I can do that. I can maybe do a Google search for this. So what do I have? I have the Elgato HD 60S Plus capture card, audio in OBC. You almost gave the answer that was almost a shame on everything you stand for. I know it's so like we get into that mode where we just like want to answer questions. We want to help out, right? Like it giving answers always comes from a place of trying to help. The problem is that it doesn't do what we want to do, does it? Okay, so configure game capture. Configuring video. Audio. We generally recommend setting this to capture audio only. If you wish to listen to audio coming from the Elgato, we suggest using OBS's audio monitoring feature. However, you can use the to do this as well. Keep in mind the audio your viewers hear will be coming from your desktop audio track now. Okay, so that's not what I want. So we're going to go back to properties, capture audio only. So hold on. That means in my settings. OBS Studio audio monitoring feature. Okay, so desktop audio. Wait, where is monitoring? Monitoring device. I want to monitor. None of that does what I want to do. So maybe it's not in settings. Maybe it's in the advanced settings. Oh, okay, so Mac monitor and output. Okay, maybe that'll work. I still have it muted, so hopefully it should not blast our ears when I eventually get this working. I didn't see that try to output any sound. I just don't understand how to instantiate a struct. I have a vector of structs that I'm using in a program. I just don't understand when to use self to generate a type and what type that generates. More importantly, I don't understand how to use self to instantiate a single owned struct. Tea Kettle Drone, hello. How are you doing today? Self comes up in impulse. Yeah, so the capital S versus the lowercase s in self is interesting, right? So in the source code of like if you take a look at source code written like that has self, like both capital and lowercase self in it. Yeah, like I guess like that doesn't have like everything in there. Take a look at where the capital is and where the not capital is, and then try to figure out which each thing really is, like what it's doing. And then try to explain that in your own words. Okay, so if I turn your volume up, is already up there. If I play you again. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything from Mac. I'm not hearing anything from desktop output. I don't think I have to unmute it. We could try it. That doesn't do anything, which kind of makes sense. And if I advanced audio properties, so I have monitor output, I could have monitor only. I don't see any evidence of that trying to go out, which is unfortunate. I don't think I have to reboot the Elgato, but I could try that. So I'm gonna unplug and plug that back in. Tea Kettle, let's see. So you're saying, yeah. So Tea Kettle is explaining the self not self too. Does it help, Scott? Cinnamon Munry, hello. How are you doing today? And thank you so much for the raid. What's your stream about? How is it? What are you working on? And also, everybody who came in with a raid, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all doing today? Thank you, Meta Jezza, for the hydrate. We're doing some Rust programming today, and we are building a little code to change my Helix theme, like sort of dynamically, which eventually we'll use with the Helix API, which is not going to be confusing at all. Ingo Bar, hello. How are you doing today? You're working on a game, bubblies.games. Oh, interesting. Is that actually like a URL, like a game that's deployed? Or is that just the name of the game? Oh yeah. That is the game indeed. Nice, that looks really good. Or at least, I mean, the design of it looks really good. Obviously we can't see much about it, but that's really cool. Is an iOS game? Yeah, Scott, the joining, like doing this in Discord will probably be much easier to sort of go into. Play Store to look at the game right now. Okay, cool. Interesting. Yeah, I've never done any games for like actually like native stuff. And in fact, I've never really deployed games. Like all the games I've ever made, I just play myself, and like maybe some of you play it every once in a while, but it's like you have to download it off GitHub, you have to compile it, you have to do all that fun stuff, and yeah, it's a thing. All right, so I restarted the capture card, and I was hoping that this would just sort of make that work, but I still don't see audio coming out, or at least being monitored out of here. I have my advanced audio properties, Mac. I have monitor and output. I can throw you on all the tracks just in case that's necessary. Status is active. And then when I hit you, we don't hear anything, unfortunately. Now when I switch the output of my Mac to just the internal speakers,
Testing.
I can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear that. So that's a oh wait, no, that's the headphone? What if I send it to the HDMI? Oh, but I can't. The HDMI is just the two monitors in front of me. Well, let me try one of the monitors. Okay, let's try that. I didn't see that anywhere. How about the other one? I didn't see that be monitored either. Just read about the About section of the page. VR training for games and medical staff sounds interesting. Yeah, it is super interesting. I don't do any of the VR like programming myself because we have a person who does Unity code for that. I do debug and like help out a little bit with it, but I'm mostly on like the web dev side. So building those things, which is fun. I should probably update that though because my time there has reduced quite a bit. I'm only 14 hours per week now instead of the 40 hours per week. I'll put volume full. Headphones, that still wasn't working or doing anything. Okay. Yeah, that's too bad. I can try to send you directly into the computer. That could potentially work. Hold on. Let me try that. I don't know if it's going to reach, but I'm going to send this on over into the desktop directly if I can. It's so close, but it doesn't reach. Okay, maybe those monitoring headphones that I got, maybe this will work. Don't send you inside the computer. It's scary in there. They always have a guy wearing a mask trying to sell me blue pills for some reason. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, the internet can be a scary place, right? And the internet and the computers are connected together, which is the problem, right? But sorry, you're on Twitch. Like that's kind of like being in a computer already, right? What did I do with my 1/4-inch converter? Oh, there it is. Can we try this cable to see if that works on the input here? And I want that to go, I think it's going to go into the red scarlet. I think. View down.
Testing.
Ooh. Did you hear that? I don't have monitoring up anymore, so I can't hear that. Was that too loud? That looked like it was pretty loud. Yes and no, not too loud. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't blast your ears because I have the gain on the Focusrite down. Okay, so there's just the wrong cable. That's what it was. I need to use the correct cable with that specific 1/4-inch converter. Senamonri, thank you again for the raid, and have a great rest of your night, and have a great rest of your day tomorrow. And also, good luck with your game. Okay, so if I do this again, let's test. Is this too loud? I don't have the ability to monitor this in any way whatsoever because the only 1/4-inch that I'm using is now reserved for this. So only you can hear that. Can you hear that over me, or is it just weird? Okay. Oh, it doesn't like the question mark. Did it? Wait, did it not do that? Do I have to set you up as an instrument?
Is this too loud?
Oh, I have to set you up as an instrument. Otherwise, I don't think. Oh yeah. Okay, so I have to turn you on with the instrument button, and then it works. Okay, cool. So that works, which means we can come back down to here, and we can just have function announce. Oh, do I want it in here? I probably do, because it's funny. Announce announce Helix config changed. So we have the from. I probably want like from config and to config, or we could just be using the new one, right? So I want the new config. That'll be a stir. All right, so this is going to be say, add in an arg, and the arg, I wonder if I can just do this all in one go here. So we're just going to say changing Helix config to the new config. Oh, I wonder if that's going to work together like that. Output. So speaking like that. Okay. Announce Helix config changed. I'll probably have to go back and forth between unplugging and replugging back in so I can hear what it says too. Or I can monitor the stream. Stream preview offline. Okay, that's not true. Is the screen supposed to be frozen? No, it is not. That is a fun thing. Okay, so what did I do? There. Now I think now we're back up and working again. Okay, so what I did, I added this. The announce Helix config changed. I don't know if this is going to work properly or not. We're going to find out. I will do this to my internal speakers first. I need to also reload Helix config and announce that the new config I just wrote it as Idwata, so I kind of want to have that come in here too. So new theme. It's gonna be a stir. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. You're probably not gonna like that, are you? you're gonna crash. The new theme. Gonna have it context, and this is announce theme changed. Like that. Would it be better to quote the text? I think so. Expected stir found item. I wanted. Oh. Yeah. I do shadow the new theme, don't I? Can I get the new theme from here? Like. Option and whatever the value is. Sure, unwrap you. Okay, no. I don't like that. I want new theme. I don't want this to be new theme here. Let's just call this theme. Okay, there we go. Okay, we have our new theme there. I think you're talking about quoting a text for here, right? So quoting this text. Probably, I could probably do, you know what, maybe I could also do a format. It's like let statement. Oh, ad break just started too. Sorry about that. We'll do the test. Well, I could do this test here because you can hear it anyways. But then when you come back, we'll do the test on your side. So in the meantime, nope, stop. The wrong stream. I want my stream. Where, okay. Skip tutorial. Oh, wait, I can watch in Stream Manager. I can now watch my own stream. Perfect. That's really loud. Can you hear? Can I hear myself? Okay, I can now. So now I'm doing a lovely monitoring of like 4 seconds. All right, welcome back, everybody. We can now do our test and see how this is. I have my output going to, actually, I don't need to go to the output there. I can do output to the headphone port again. I have the stream up on another window, and I'm listening to that. Cigar, hello. How are you doing today? Suggest some Rust beginner projects. Okay, I need to turn that down because it's driving me crazy. Let's see. We had a discussion about this earlier. Was that? Yeah, that was you. Okay. Also Left from India, thank you. Cigar, so the discussion we had in Discord earlier, was that about some projects. Did that help at all? Or is there still some like other questions about like Rust projects and everything else? Because like the problem is that with like suggesting projects that I found in the past is that yes, they can be good, but if you're not like interested in them, then they might not like be good for you. Yeah, no problem, Cigar. That's fine. Yeah, so I guess like was there any further questions about the conversation we had about beginner projects from Discord. Okay, so we're gonna run this. Unmute so I can hear myself, and we are going to see what this is like. Crash. Oh, okay.